I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know.
I don't know shit either.
Okay,
I
as
could be
long as it
talking
ain't,
about the wrong fucking person right now, for all I know.
as long as it's not just me. Um,
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Convo Series. My name is Trevin, a.k.a. The Chosen One.
and I am RJ, aka Reg Travels.
And if you're wondering why we're Zoom calling each other and not both in the studio this week, RJ has tested positive for COVID-19, and so we are social
Mm.
distancing.
We have to do this, guys.
It's
Damn.
not a joke.
Not at all.
Everybody
I
out there
can't
who
taste,
thinks
nor can
COVID
I
ain't
smell.
real. What did you
I
say?
guess I said I can't taste or smell.
That's
And
so awful.
oh, it's the worst shit. It's the worst. I hate it. Like, life ain't worth living no more if I can't taste food.
Oh my god.
And shouts out to Victoria, because I ate a banana yesterday, and she's the only other person that I know of that hates bananas just as much as I do. Shouts out, Victoria.
I've never understood either of y'all.
I drink my tea that I can't taste.
But congratulations on conquering the banana.
It was nothing, literally. Literally, it was nothing. I can, like, Terrence is the type to be like, oh, you can't taste nothing? We're going to test this theory. And he was like, eat a banana. I was like, all right, bet. Ate it. Whatever, man.
Probably
This is
tasted like a bland
bullshit.
potato. Like a mashed potato. Just like
no taste.
Just the mushy texture, I mean, though. Like super.
I don't know if people understand what that means. Like, I can't smell or taste anything. Good smells, bad smells, salty foods, sour foods, nothing.
That's really, like, not cool. Like, that's really awful.
I know. I fucking know.
Oh, as a fat guy who enjoys food, I don't know.
Hey,
I'd be probably losing my mind too, man.
I have an inner fat guy that enjoys food.
Yeah. I think we all have a little fat guy inside of us.
Everybody's got a little fat guy.
It was like on Family Guy. It was like my inner fat girl or something. I can't remember.
But yeah, because so now I'm on quarantine. So today at Netflix.
Today in Netflix. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I've been basically catching up on everything. Finished Vikings. I'm back on the 100. I'm on season 5 now of 7.
Wow.
Terrence has started watching The Lord of the Rings. I started watching The Queen's Gambit. Have you heard of this?
No.
The Queen's Gambit. It's dope. Huh?
I heard of it. I just don't know what it is.
Okay. It's basically about this girl who learns how to play chess, and she becomes like a great chess player. Back in the 1950s, when like women weren't supposed to be playing chess or something. I don't know. It's very like misogynistic, but the story is really cool though. She gets like addicted to pills and shit. Yeah.
It sounds like a fun time.
Oh, it's dope. Like, she starts tripping, and you can see like she's thinking about chess, and the pieces start moving on the ceilings. It's dope. But that's something I've been watching.
That's cool. I never even started the Vikings yet, but I know it's the shit because I've like seen about it.
Yes, that's one of those I will start over
watching it because I was saying that we should watch that from like, I don't know, way back when.
Who?
Vikings, me. I'm not saying I put you onto it. I'm just
okay.
I was saying that shit looks dope. We should watch that. Like,
hell yeah, we should. I'll watch it. I'll start it over. I'll start it over. I love that. It's a dope ass show. Have you been watching anything else? Oh, by the way, real quick, I started, my Christmas stuff. So I watched Home Alone already, but that's the only one I've started so far. I think around Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, I'm gonna watch that new Jingle Jangle. Have you heard of it?
Nah.
It's dope. Jingle Jangle is what I heard anyway. And then I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch Hamilton.
Yeah.
Finally, me and
Hamilton.
Terrence are gonna watch it like Christmas Eve or some
A
shit.
good one, man.
Yeah.
I got no Christmas spirit this year. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Who you telling? I ain't got no Christmas spirit either.
I usually have the most Christmas spirit. I'm like, it's my favorite thing. I like being jolly and whatever. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I don't know. Sucks, but
You said you like being jolly.
yeah, or whatever. If you're gonna quote me, quote me.
My bad.
So,
So are you watching anything though? Doesn't have to be Christmas.
no, I'm trying to think because I know I watch shit, but like I
Yeah.
don't watch shit like you watch shit. Like I throw.
Well, I
stuff-
got no choice now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been pretty much staying at home too, but you know, I use my Xbox for video games instead of Netflix.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
I'm just kidding. You know, I had to.
Tess just
for that,
got
though.
the new. Tess just got the new Valhalla.
Oh yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. That shit
Yeah,
looks
so
good, man.
I watched him play the intro a little bit yesterday. It does look dope.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I was watching? I found this animation on YouTube. It's called Purgatony, and it's about a guy, Tony Purgatelli.
Okay.
So he dies, and then instead of going to heaven or hell, his job is to work in purgatory in an office, deciding if people go to heaven or hell.
That seems dope.
So he's
What is it on?
Purgatony. What?
What is it on?
It's on YouTube. It's just like a. Have you ever seen those Cyanide and Happiness shorts?
Yeah.
They're like really fucked up animations, like fucked up.
Yeah.
Jokes. They're like short animations. It's the same people. It's like Explosum.net.
Purgatony.
Yeah, they're a little bit longer videos. They might be like 5-10 minute episodes, but it's like a short. So
Okay.
you could probably binge the whole series in a couple of hours, which I did.
Right.
I'm on that shit, but now I'm not. So
Obviously.
what else am I watching? I definitely ain't watching no Netflix, man. I still ain't on.
I know. You're still strong on that one, huh?
Still boycotting it, man.
I see you. I see you.
So let's see. Oh my god, I watched some Beyond Scared Straight the other day.
Why? My sister loves those prison, but why do y'all like prison shows?
I don't know, man. It's like, and I think it's kind of like a culture thing, right? Like it's its own culture. Like, you know, you hang around with like felons who've been in prison a lot, and you like start adopting their kind of mannerisms and stuff, and the rules they live by. You learn how to make a top ramen burrito or whatever. Personally, I never did a lot of time in jail. I mean, I was locked up a little bit as a kid and stuff, but like as a juvenile, I shouldn't say as a kid. But, I don't know. It's like I hung around with a lot of people like that, like my older brother and like my biological dad when I was a teenager. So I think there's a fascination with it. It's not like that I want to be involved in the culture, you know what I mean? But it's like this whole thing of like now these prisoners are like going viral on TikTok making food. Did you see that? Making prison food?
I did see that.
I don't know how the hell they're on TikTok because I know in the jails here, like I got friends that told me like, yeah, they got tablets in there now, but it's just like in middle school, you're like blocked from all the good websites. You know, Facebook or YouTube. It's like all educational stuff.
Yeah.
It's like they used to take you to the library and give you an hour on the computer to do.
We always found ways around that, though.
Yeah, and I mean, I know they've always had like contraband cell
Proxy.
phones in prison and stuff, but like, you're TikToking? How are you TikToking from jail? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, some people are upset about that, which I understand if they're like, if they had family members that were like beaten or murdered by some of these people.
Well,
I hate to go immediately there, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I don't think you should give like necessarily criminals recognition. Also, I don't think that I've seen faces in any of those videos though. However, they are viral, so they are hugely famous from their TikTok account.
Mm,
But does anybody know who they are? You know, it's like in a lot of places there's laws now protecting public shooters, not necessarily protecting them, but protecting their identity in the press after like a mass shooting, because sometimes what these people want is to be famous and to be recognized for what they're doing, for taking a lot of people out. And it's
true
like, I want
that.
to be the next Charles Manson. I want to be the next Columbine shooter. Like motherfuckers are going to remember me, and it's kind of a vengeful thing, right? I
Yeah.
can't speak too much on it because obviously I don't know that much about it. But
Well, you watched the prison show, so you're the authority here.
something's
um,
always been interesting about that kind of shit, though.
I mean, if you say so.
I was watching
Did you?
Beyond Scared Straight. Just I don't know. I love the documentary shit. Like either way, if it's prison or not. But I got to tell you real quick. There's this fucked up
Go ahead.
thing that happened. They let in like they sit the kids down in like the chapel or whatever, and they bring in the inmates. And they're not like shackled or nothing. They just let them get in the kids' faces and shit. This one dude pulls his pant leg up, and he pulls like a contraband Tootsie Pop out of his sock, and he gives it to this fucking 14-year-old girl. And he's like, "Unwrap it, you stupid bitch!" He's like in her face, fucking. She could smell his fucking dad breath, right? "You fucking slut! You fucking open it! Put it in your fucking mouth!" And she does. And he's
Damn.
like, "Now suck it!" And I'm like, "Why is this on TV? What the fuck is going on?" Like, I get some of the shit, but like, I couldn't watch anymore after that. I had to turn it off. I'm like, this man is talking about like he's yelling at her. "I'm gonna fuck. You think you want to hang out with these people? I'm gonna take you out on the streets, and you're gonna be fucking sucking that all day, but it's gonna be skin flavored, and you're gonna be paying me, and you're gonna be paying my rent." And
Damn.
and they're like, the guards are like, "Her little sister's in here too. She wants to follow in her footsteps." He's like, "Oh, more money for me." And I'm like, holy shit. The guards are like, "He's telling you what he's going to do." And I'm like, to some extent, I get it because it's the scared straight thing, right? But I'm like, are you willing to let the sex offender go with this fucking Tootsie Pop? Like this, it's not like he gives a shit. What are they going to do? Put him in jail?
Oh, all right. Put him in more jail? What's gonna happen? Speaking of criminals
Yeah.
and decriminalizing things, did you hear?
About what? The vote the other day.
They put a bill out to decriminalize marijuana.
Yeah, I thought the House voted on it already.
Mm.
I don't know how that works though.
The House passed it,
So now
so it has
what?
to go through the Senate now.
I thought that was the same thing.
Not at all.
This is why I'm not running for president. I'll leave it up to Kanye.
This is the reason. This is the reason you're not running for president.
No, actually, I have a theory. I think I've probably mentioned this before, but anybody who wants that amount of power, like you gotta question their morals, right? Like their
Yeah.
reasoning for, like, no person should want that type of power. Like there must be something, like, you know what I mean? Like you got to be I don't know. But then the people who are fit to be in charge of everybody, like I think Elon Musk should be president. He knows shit. He's digging tunnels under cities. He's making fucking giant batteries the
He
size
knows
of
shit.
fucking New York and Australia and Texas and fucking whatever. He's doing it all, man. But he doesn't want that type of, he doesn't want to be president. And that's, I think, the sad reality that, as much as we try not to be political, we do end up talking about the president quite a bit.
We do.
And the loyal listeners know my views. I think that's one of the reasons why we'll never have somebody in office who is worthy of being in office, like truly. It's because the people who don't want nothing to do with that job, because they understand that to want that type of power, you got to be some level of corrupt. So the only people running are the corrupt politicians.
So there are no incorrupt politicians.
I mean, I can't say for certain, but I mean, There's a lot of politicians that don't want to be president. There's a lot of politicians that have they're like chairman in their county or their community or whatever, you know what I mean? They sit on the city hall board or whatever the fuck. And like I knew a guy that was one of my teachers, and he was like involved in the city government, and he like did shit for his community. That's what he was trying to do. He didn't want to be president so that he could fucking, I don't know, go to Epstein's Island or whatever they do. The Bohemian Grove Festival.
Okay.
And all of that.
Well. All right.
I'm just saying.
All I was saying is that the vote's out for decriminalization of marijuana.
Where did we go? How do we get here? Yeah, well,
let's talk about this fight that we didn't talk about last week.
Yeah, so it was
Which one do you want to start with?
This time, right?
Okay.
Well, that's the only one I saw because I heard about it and then I wouldn't watch it online. I didn't watch it originally.
Yeah, you just looked at it for the knockout, huh?
Podcast, I got to know what's going on.
Did you just look at it for the knockout?
I mean, it
see where the memes were coming from?
But pretty much.
Huh?
What'd
you say? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But
I
I mean, it wasn't a very long fight either way. So.
How long was it? I don't even know how long it was.
I can't remember if it even went into the second round. But he went down like 3 times. He kept getting back up, and then he finally just fucking went down, bro.
Damn. Nate Robinson.
Seems like it was the headline fight or the main event. Like they'd Photoshop Nate Robinson still sleeping in the fucking ring. They're like, he's still fucking in that motherfucker. That's funny.
Damn. But yeah, now you know Jake Paul wants to fight. What's his name?
For Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
I seen that.
Yeah.
He's calling out some big names. I don't know about all that.
You don't think so?
I don't know, man. I'll tell you what, though. These guys are so entertaining, these Paul brothers. I'd like to see them keep knocking out other famous people. But you got to understand that the people they're fighting are not boxers, right?
Right. But it just surfaced not too long ago today that Floyd Mayweather is going to fight Jake Paul in an exhibition in February.
Well, I'm excited for that one.
Interesting, huh? Curious.
Floyd Money Mayweather.
It's going to be an exhibition, so, like, I'm not saying that anything's going to happen to him. But, you know, if he were to lose, it doesn't go against his perfect record.
Yeah,
like
he's still. My bad. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
I already forgot.
Oh, now I was gonna say just that it doesn't go against his perfect record. So that's the way they did it with Mike Tyson when he fought Roy Jones Jr. Did you see about that one? See any of that one?
No, I didn't. That's what I'm saying. I didn't. I probably should have, but I couldn't find it online. I really just wanted to see Nate Robinson get knocked out for the memes.
Understandable.
Yeah, and I totally meant to talk about it last week because it was fresher on my mind. And I don't know. That shit is crazy.
Man, the Mike Tyson one, bro, that man still has fucking power. Like, it seemed like it was killing Roy Jones Jr. every time he got punched. But then after the fight, you know how they do their interviews or whatever? They were interviewing both of them since it was an exhibition. And they were asking Roy Jones Jr., they were like, hey, man, are you okay? You seem to taking some punches and blah, blah, blah. And Mike Tyson was like, hold on. He hasn't fought in what, 4 or 5 years? I haven't fought in 15 years. Now, how come don't nobody care about my ass? He was for real. He was like, no, it's been a long time for him. Don't nobody care about me. That shit was funny. There's a video somewhere.
That's funny.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I was just saying, like, exhibition wise, it don't go against your record. Like, your record is pretty much because, you know, Floyd Mayweather retired already. So
I think
technically,
that's what I was
this
gonna
is
say. He's still undefeated, right?
yeah.
He retired undefeated after um Connor. Or did he come out of retirement to fight Connor?
I I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know.
I don't know shit either.
Okay,
I
as
could
long
be
as it
talking
ain't,
about the wrong fucking person right now for all I know.
as long as it's not just me. Um, Also, Warner Brothers is gonna release all 2020 movies that came out this year on HBO Max. And
Wow,
I
nice.
yeah, I don't know if how long they're gonna do it for, but I think it's timed, and they're only gonna do it for like a little bit of time, like a week or a month or some shit like that.
I wonder what all that includes.
Right. I gotta go look it up one day.
One day.
Yeah, one day. Are you looking it up now?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about it, but I forgot what I was looking up.
Wow. All the 2020 movies that Warner Brothers released.
Oh,
I don't know how many that is. I don't know. I can't remember which ones. I think The Tenant is going to be on that. I really wanted
got
to
it
see
pulled
that.
up here now. Yeah, Tenet.
And we got a projector at the house.
Yeah, y'all got a projector too, huh?
Yeah.
Forgot about that. We should, I mean, after this is over, obviously, I think we should start watching the fights over here.
Okay. I'm down for that. What movies are there?
List of Warner Brothers films.
Like all of them or just like this year?
Are these have these come out yet? Yeah,
What are you
Birds
looking
of
at?
Prey, The Way Back,
Yeah.
Scoob, and American Pickle. I ain't never heard of that. It came out in
Neither have I.
August. American Pickle. Tenet. You're right about Tenet. Unpregnant. Never heard of that
What?
one.
Okay.
It's called Unpregnant. Charm City Kings, The Witches, well, Wonder Woman. Wait, that ain't come out yet.
Nice.
That comes out in a couple weeks. December
Yeah.
5th.
Oh,
So
that's a Christmas movie? Nice.
that looks like everything at least on this list. And then
Okay. That's good.
so that's released in
Definitely got
the
to see what that
upcoming is what I was
unpregnant is
reading.
about.
What's that?
I said I definitely got to see what that unpregnant is about.
Yeah, I gotta know. They're gonna
Hmm.
have a new Mortal Kombat in January,
Nice.
and then Tom and Jerry in March 2021. That's some shit. Is that gonna be like the new like live action, but not really
That's what I was
live
gonna
action?
ask you.
It's
I
gonna be
was gonna ask you if
CGI.
it was live action. If so, that'd be dope.
I remember the first Scooby Doo movie when they did that, and they had a CGI Scooby Doo and how fucking bad it was.
Hey man, yeah, but you ain't gonna get no real dog to do that unless it's a Disney trained dog. If it's one of those Disney dogs, they get them things to do anything.
Yeah, they got lions and tigers and bears and shit working at Disney, man.
Oh my, they got Disney trained flies, don't they? Land on stuff perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like good. Let's take it from the top.
That's some of that old
But yeah,
Nazi technology, right?
I suppose so. Huh.
You know, like
Um,
a Disney, Walt Disney was like an anti-Semite or something.
yeah. I know.
And you know, the Nazis, they used to be into like reverse engineering like alien spacecrafts, and like they were trying to invent time travel and discover other dimensions and all this shit. Like Hitler was really into fucking, there's these documentaries on like History Channel and shit, like
Mhm.
about the shit that he was doing. And some people still believe that he was like actually like using time travel and had alien technology and stuff like that. I don't know if it's true, but I mean, And instead of arresting or killing, we hired all of their scientists. So, well, whoever we could
Exactly.
grab, some other countries got some of their pick too. But that's fucking
Exactly.
crazy, isn't it?
I mean, no, I get it.
They must have
Based
been
off of
some
what
of the
our
fucking
country is,
best scientists for their time, though, like for real.
yeah, absolutely.
And they were giving them meth, so they didn't
Um,
have to sleep.
wow, were they really?
Yeah. You know that Hitler's doctor like invented it. It was like Percotin or something. These little pills they would, and I think different sides were taking them in World War II. Like everybody was giving out their soldiers. I got to look it up. I swear it was called like Percotin or something. Percotoni.
Purgatoni. Hell yeah. I don't know. This it
In
ain't
Japan, they
crazy.
used to give them to the kamikazes too.
I believe that.
They would keep them up for days, so they would fucking make believe anything. They'd be like, "Yeah, I gotta die to honor my country. I gotta fly my plane into a boat." You know, when we were learning about that in history class, like we just act like it was a normal thing. Yeah, like kamikazes existed. People used to fly it. I was like, I swear, the only kid my age who was like, "How do you convince a person to do that?"
Kamikazes are just a thing.
like okay, we live in Utah, right? And Mormons like are seriously devout to their faith, right? They bear their testimony every, I think, third
Hmm.
week of the month. They go to church and they say, "I know this church is
Didn't know that.
true," and they have their own speech they wrote up. They're like 12-year-olds, right? They're like "I know this is the real religion, right? But I dare you to try and get one of them to like convince them to die for that." You know what I mean? I
Mm.
don't know. I don't know. You say, "Hey, Joseph Smith says, you should hijack a plane and fly it into something." They'd be like, "What?" You know what I'm saying?
Who said this?
Where's this information coming from? I'm just saying.
Right.
You talk to Jesus? I don't know, bro. You're supposed to be the prophet, huh?
I don't know.
But yeah, there's a lot of meth in World War II.
Wow.
A
Have
lot
you
of meth.
seen that movie 1917 yet?
Nah.
Dude, you gotta watch it.
What's it about? What happened in 1917?
Uh shit. Was that World War One?
Oh, is that we were talking about World War II?
Two. Yeah.
I don't know.
When was okay, no. When was
Don't
World
answer.
War One? Because the depression came after World War One. That was the 20s, right?
Yeah.
What was the depression? 26?
I don't know. Yeah, like I didn't go to history class except for maybe like one and a half
Kamikaze!
times. I went just long enough to learn about kamikazes, and I was like, "Y'all motherfuckers is crazy, man." I
Yeah,
walked out.
y'all crazy. I'm out. I feel you.
You cannot convince me that that happened. That is insane. No,
Yeah,
just
you
kidding.
need to watch that movie though. That all fucking one take, bro. I'm telling you, it's good. It's
Um,
good. The way that movie was shot is just beautiful. Cinematography, straight up. Do you want to do the questions I sent you now?
yeah, I got those right here.
We got some self-assessment questions, guys, for like job interviews. People that they tell people to ask these types of questions to get a better answer, I guess, or a better sense of who the person is and how they would fit the job and stuff. I just saw them. I thought they'd be dope to just sit there and answer. I'm
This is
ready when you are, Trevor.
all right. I just gotta say, I had a job interview the other day, trying to get a part-time job on the corner store.
Yeah.
Um, and it was the weirdest interview of my life, man.
What do you
In
mean?
high school when they're like preparing you for it, that you do like mock interviews, and
Yeah.
they give you all these questions like, "What's your best quality? What's your worst quality? What's," and then they never have those cheesy questions at any fucking interview. They're always like, So can you drive a forklift? Have you done this before? Do you have a vehicle? Do you have your own ride to work? You know, like pretty basic questions about,
Right.
do you use drugs? Will you take a drug test? Kind of thing. But these
Yeah.
guys were like asking me like the the old school interview questions. What is your opinion on honesty? And like I had to think up a fucking
What?
presentation on the spot, you know? Like,
What is my opinion on honesty?
yeah,
Do
like
it.
I mean, I think I did well. They wanted me back for a second interview, but I was just like I don't know, I was unprepared because especially it's just a little corner store. It's like it's just a gas station. But
Right.
they're like all for real, man. They're like 100%. They're
Like
like
it's a law firm or some shit.
after I answered the question about honesty, she tells me, "Well, this company prides themselves on their honesty policy, and it's number one. Number one, if you catch
Right.
another employee being dishonest and you snitch on them, you get a $500 bonus."
What?
So it was so cheesy, man. I don't know if I can work there. I'm gonna go to
Why?
work there.
Because
They're
you'd be
gonna
the
hear
one
this now.
stealing or to be the one snitching?
No, I'm just like, I don't know, man. Not that I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, let's get to the
Let's
questions.
move on to the questions. Yeah, don't ask me. I wouldn't be stealing. I'm just saying. I could maybe smell a little like a skunk one day, and I get fired, and somebody gets $500.
Ah,
Just
gotcha.
saying.
Somebody gets $500 there.
Only
You ready?
people
You
who know
gotta
will know what I'm saying.
you
But
you gotta read the question.
oh, I gotta read them.
Yeah, that's why I sent them to you.
Oh, no, I got you. I got you. So if you could turn into any animal, what would it be?
Immediately, I have a question because we gotta, we gotta do this thing. So, if I could turn into, do I get to turn back into me? Is this a free
Yeah,
will thing? Is this like
doesn't say
Animorphs? Do
that.
you remember that show?
What show?
You remember that show, Animorphs?
Yeah. I
Yeah, they
never
used to
watched
have
the
the
show. I
books
used
too.
to read the books though.
I was gonna say they had the books at the bottom. They were turned into the animals.
They
Now,
had like
is
a
it like
book in the
that,
corner.
or do I have to like remain the animal?
I'm gonna say because you're making me give the questions and it doesn't give me a guide here. I'm gonna try to make up the most logical rules for the situation and say, to be fair, um, you can turn it off and turn back into Reg, but
Nice.
not all the time. Like you can only do it once. You get to be an animal and then it's over. When you decide it's over,
What?
it's over. You're not like all turned into an animal here and there, you know.
Damn it! I thought you were gonna say like it would work sometimes. It won't always work,
No.
but
You
just once.
you can turn it off, but you only get one time to turn it on and one time to turn it off.
Okay. If since I get one time and I don't get to do it all the time, I would be. Well, I'll answer it this way. If I got to turn it on and off, probably be like a cheetah. Now, since it's one time, I'd be an eagle. Yeah, I just want to fly, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about all
Either
that.
fly or be fast.
I was gonna use this as my answer, but I don't want to steal the joke. But I do want to reference that '70s show. They asked the same question, and Ashton Kutcher's character says, "I would be a bird and I would fly to Tahiti because the girls there don't wear tops." Also, that's not me, so I can't say that's my answer. But
All
I think
right.
I would be I would be the giraffe
Mm.
because then you could like reach stuff that you never could before.
Only with your mouth.
Yeah, but then like you could like you could go to your old school, and like get all the lost soccer balls off the roof for the kids, and you'd be like a hero.
A giraffe hero.
And people would be like, "How's
As
the
a
weather up
giraffe,
there?"
I didn't know you were gonna be around kids as a giraffe.
Well, what are you trying to say, that I shouldn't be around kids? You're right. That won't work because I'm not allowed within 50 feet of a school. No, I'm just kidding.
You know it.
No,
Uh,
that's not the
what's
only
next?
reason I would do it. I'm just saying that's something you could do, like being able to reach stuff, you know. Or
True.
maybe you threw your football up there and it got stuck on the roof when you was in school, and it's got like a signature on it or something, and you didn't know it was worth anything. It was your dad's football. Wait a fucking second. Am I in a movie? That is a movie. Do you know what movie?
No.
Have you ever seen The Sandlot?
Yeah, bits and pieces.
You got to watch the whole movie. It was filmed here.
Now I do have to watch the movie.
Yeah.
Nice. What's the next
What?
question?
Okay. What Disney character are you most like?
Huh.
If they asked me this in a
I
job
want you to know I
interview,
did.
I'd be like, "Fuck you. What are you
Right.
talking
I
about?"
want you to know I did not read these questions before I sent them to you. What Disney character am I most like?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's got to be somebody underrated. Who's underrated? Aladdin.
Okay. I'll give you that.
That's what
I
I'm gonna
would
say.
be, and if you're true fans of the show, you should know my answer. Anakin Skywalker.
That is Disney
Don't you
now,
tell me
huh?
that it doesn't count. I was gonna say.
It is. I said it is Disney now. It
Well,
is.
they try to tell me, the Halloween party, we didn't end up theming it. We just made people dress up. But we were originally going to make people dress up as Disney characters. And they were trying to tell me that Star Wars doesn't count. I was like, "Fuck you mean, man?"
I feel you. I was gonna be Killmonger from Black Panther.
Hey, there you go.
It's Disney to me.
Hey,
What about you?
they'd
Oh yeah,
probably
you
say that
said
doesn't
Anakin.
count neither.
I know, but it does.
I think it does. I think Marvel and Disney or Star Wars both count. I mean,
Absolutely.
that makes Leia a Disney princess. And some people will get mad and they'll say, "No, Leia's not a Disney princess." And to those people, I say, "Fuck your mother."
Damn. Well, all right. You know what he says, people.
I'm just playing. All right.
What's the next one?
Whoa. That's crazy. I was just thinking about this. What pizza topping best represents you? I don't know what that means. How do I
That is
metaphorically convert my qualities into qualities of food?
toppings at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna go with the classic pepperoni, baby. Traditional, sturdy. It's always on a good pizza, normally.
And you are a vegetarian.
Yeah, pepperoni still represents me.
All right, I feel you. I'll give you that one. I would probably be pineapple on pizza because I'm controversial. And because I
That
love
sounds
pineapple on pizza.
that sounds right to me.
You are
All right.
you're like cutting up just a little bit, but I think we can still hear you just fine, but your like frame rate is dropping on your video, just so you know.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was you.
Oh. I don't know, because my side looks pretty good. But then in the recording it might look choppy because it is recording the internet session and I can't see what I look like on your side, if that makes sense.
Nah, yeah, I got you. Okay. Next one then.
You seem good now. Here
Nice.
we go. By the way, fuck everybody who who gets all mad about pineapple on pizza. I was literally just thinking about this before I read the question. You know, people get so up in arms about it, and it's fine. If you don't like pineapple on pizza, don't fucking eat it. It's that simple. Why you got to be mad about something I enjoy? All right. Now I'm going to stop talking about food for respect for my friend who can't taste anything.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's so fucking sad.
It really is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I know, and I'm hungry now.
Oh, man. Let's see. What superpower would you choose for yourself?
The Flash superpower is running really fast, but he has more than that. But if it's only one, then that one.
That's a hard one. I never fucking really thought about it. You know, we'd always talk about it in middle school and shit.
Yeah.
Common would you rather type question, but like
Almost.
I don't like flying. I wouldn't want to fly.
That's true.
I don't like I'm not a perv, so I wouldn't want to be like invisible.
Invisible?
Be a perv, which was
That's the only
classic
reason.
middle school answer.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
I guess the speed. It's got to be the speed.
There you go.
What else is more practical in adult life? It's like you spend most of your time
Teleportation.
commuting. I mean, yeah, teleportation. You know what? Can I change it? I'd change it to teleportation because that way I could go long distances. I could go to different countries without flying or having to run across the ocean.
True.
Because being fast, the only way you get to England is.
What if you could only be like, you know, like Nightcrawler, like the X-Men? He could only go as far as he could see.
Yeah, so he can only like point and click like a VR game. Like
you would have to go like over oceans and shit then, if it's like that.
But
unless it's like, you remember that? What's that movie? Jumper? You remember that shit?
Yeah, we're choosing our own superpower, so I don't want the fucking X-Men guy's teleportation.
Yeah, he could go anywhere that he's already been. So you still have to fly to these places.
Goddamn fuck, I never saw that movie. I just want regular teleportation. I want to think about a place and then be there. That's my power.
That's not regular teleportation.
What the fuck do you mean?
That's something you came up with. That's not regular. That's OP right there. But I get it. This is your world, Squirrel. I'm just trying to get a nut. A little bit. What's next?
Fuck. Would you rather skydive or go bungee jumping?
My answer is bungee jumping because I've already skydived. What's yours?
I kind of figured that. They're both pretty bad, but I think bungee jumping is the lesser of the two evils in my world.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Why?
The height's usually not as bad. Oftentimes it's over water, and then the bungee slows you down before it hits the end of the slack of the line, you know. So, like, if it snaps, you're only falling a couple of feet anyway. So, you know, when you're skydiving, if something goes wrong, you're falling out of the sky.
You gotta back up. Shoot. It'll go off.
People still die.
People die from bungee jumping.
What if your parachute opens and you fucking still die?
That would fucking suck.
I seen a guy set his chute on fire. I'm trying to think of what that was. It might have been like a Red Bull stunt video or something.
It's like an Instagram video. I remember that bitch.
You do?
Yeah, I remember that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
I was playing this game. If you got somebody there to play like video games with, I mean, I know it's just you and Terrence over there, but if y'all play video games, we downloaded this co-op game called A Way Out. And me and my wife have been playing it. Actually, we just beat it.
Nice.
It's like you're it's two storylines meeting in prison, and you break out of prison, and then you go to fight the crime boss that is the reason you both wanted to get out of prison. And then it's like, so it's like, I don't really do these story mode games. I don't like being on a track where, you know, you can see the world around you, but you know you can only go this way because
Right.
you can only do what the game wants you to do. I like open world and like sandbox games, like where I can build,
Feels you.
create, run around, do whatever I want, kind of thing.
That's why I like GTA.
Yeah, that's usually for me. It's like GTA, Minecraft, like, and anything in between those two because they are
Yeah.
different games. But I like feeling the freedom of creativity and stuff like that, where, you know, this game was incredibly fun though. The thing is, it's only co-op mode. You can't go through the story by yourself.
Okay.
You have to have another player. So
What is it called? A Way Out or No Way Out?
a way out.
A Way Out. Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
It's a lot of fun. It's really suspenseful, like breaking out there was this one spot where you're in your cells and you're next to each other in different cells, and it's nighttime and the guards are walking back and forth, and you're like scraping off the caulk and pulling back your toilet and digging through the fucking wall behind it, and then
Uh-huh.
somebody's got to keep watch and you got to put the toilet back. We didn't know you could put the toilet back and then chill when the guards came. So like in the span of like a 30-second where they walk away and come back, I was trying to get all the way through the wall, but it kept having more like different levels where it's like, okay, now tap X really fast to do this part. Okay, now
Right.
like
Okay.
spin the thing around to undo the screws. And I was like, fuck, dude, it was like a 10-minute event, but we were trying to do way too fast. We spent like an hour, like we ended up getting really good at the game because we were trying to do something that was impossible. But
I
just like,
appreciate the tip.
yeah, but like the suspense in those parts of the game where you're like, oh shit, am I gonna make it? Did he see me? Like, and you feel like you're really breaking out of prison. It's so much fun. It was so interactive, and it was really cool
Nice.
for me to have the 2-player experience, the co-op mode, because I don't play games like that otherwise. I don't like the games that are story mode and like you try to beat them in a day or two, do all the missions. Like, I don't know. I don't like those kind of games. Oh,
It's not for everybody. I get it. How many more questions do we have left?
there's a lot, but I didn't think we needed to do all of them. Some of them just kind of like throw.
I want to do one more.
We can do some more. I mean, let me think here.
We can
Let
do
me
one
take a
more.
look.
One more. Make sure it's a good one too.
Who would play you in a movie about your life?
Interesting.
That's probably the best one left.
That is a really good one. Bro, I'm gonna say it. Michael B. Jordan.
Okay. Hey, I like him.
Yeah, but he's way bigger than I am. But I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you're kind of a small guy. Yeah, I never really noticed until we took the picture with Kyle, the cougar guy.
Oh, how small I am?
We took that green screen picture. Yeah, like I never noticed. Sometimes like
Fucking
I have short
skinny,
friends,
bro.
and I'm such like I'm not like super tall, but I'm tall for like average,
Hmm.
on the tall side of average. So when I see short people, sometimes like I notice it, like I've never noticed it. I could be friends with you for years, and I'll be like, God damn, how did you get so small? I used to have this friend,
Hey,
Vaughn. He's a little guy.
I never notice it if it helps.
That
I
makes
never
me feel
noticed how
better
short.
because, like, when I realize how big I am, because I'm not just tall, I'm a large man. And, like, I feel like I have a presence. And it's like, it's awkward to be that tall. That's why you call people gangly. It's like an awkwardness that, like, just
Gangly.
like, you just take up so much of the room. You're like, where should I be? Like, it's,
Who who would uh who would play you?
huh.
I got an idea,
You do?
but he's too old though.
Oh. Um,
Jack Black.
Jack Black. That'd be a good one. I want to say Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
You
I
know
know
who Hayden
him.
Christensen is?
I know who he is. Who is he? Remind everybody else.
Yeah, for everybody else out there listening, not for us. This
Yeah.
is for you guys. No, he played Anakin Skywalker in
That's it.
episode 2 and 3, and he's also in my favorite movie, Life as a House, which I've told
Oh
you.
yeah, I
several
still
times on
haven't
the show.
watched that. You told me a long time ago to watch that. I still haven't watched it.
I own it like digitally. Let me see if I could like send it to you somehow.
Yeah,
have,
because
like,
I
a
ain't doing
digital
shit
download
else.
or whatever. But
That's right.
I don't know.
So
It's a
Hayden
hard
Christensen.
question for me, but I feel like the way he portrays emotion, I really relate to.
It's your life. You can have anybody.
I mean, he has to agree to do the job.
Nope. Force me into it. Force contract.
In this situation, yeah, we'll just say that we're gonna hold him at gunpoint and make him do the movie.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That was a good one. Thank you for that.
I think that was a good one to end on.
It was. So the takeaways from this episode, I'm definitely gonna watch Purgatony.
Yeah.
Can't wait to watch that.
It's so much fun. Like the idea of the setting, the premise of the show is so much fun.
You had me on the idea for sure. Yeah. But yeah, that and Warner Brothers, they're releasing all of their movies on HBO Max.
Watch 1917.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And whatever.
Well, on that note, you want to close it out since you opened it?
Yeah. Hey, well, we appreciate you guys for coming back every week. We appreciate you listening on every place you can find podcasts. And if you're interested in the video, watching on our YouTube channel. We also appreciate you subscribing and hitting the like button on every video and hitting the notification bell so you can get notified every time we drop an episode. And we appreciate you checking out our Convo Series reaction channel, which we should be creating some more content for soon. Again, just with, the pandemic going on and we're separated right now. It's a little bit tougher to make content, but we'll at least be here for you every week. And we really do appreciate you listening every week. You guys are the blood and the lifeline of this show. And until next week, I have been your hostess with the mostest, Trevin Reiser, a.k.a. at The Chosen One on Instagram.
And I am RJ, a.k.a. Reg Travels on all social media. Oh, also, real quick, we have a Convo Series podcast TikTok. So go follow that.
Hey.
Also, yes, I did do it. We finally got one. Also, go follow us. Download Fanbase and follow Fanbase. It's a new platform to get closer to your creators, us in general, basically. So go download that, follow us on that, like, comment, all that jazz. And we appreciate you. I'm Reg Travels.
And until next week, peace.
Peace.